So welcome back to another episode of the Idolmaster. So in the previous episode we ended on a big whiplash of a moment. So first of all, the entire episode was kind of like building up this Haruka's anxiety, unease, and like how the schedule is getting way too hectic for them to manage and stuff like that. And we saw that Haruka was, you guys did kind of talk about this a little bit, because at first I thought that it was Haruka having more time than everyone else, and maybe getting less jobs and having more time because of that. And then also in the episode I did say that I realized that that's probably not it, but you guys also did reiterate that it's not, that's not what's happening. It's just more so that, yeah, as I said also at the end of the previous episode, Haruka seems to be putting a bigger emphasis on like making time for the things that they agreed on, like the practice or dropping by the office and stuff like that, right? She puts more emphasis on that. And also I feel like out of everyone that we've seen, she's the best at like time management, optimizing time, and making sure that she makes time for the things that she's agreed on, right? Like rehearsals, whenever she can. Obviously, it's not always going to be possible, but she, it seems like, goes the extra mile to make sure that her schedule works out, right? Also, I was kind of like talking about how it seems like they're understaffed and stuff like that, because that definitely seems to be a problem, right? It seems like the producer is barely reachable because, well, he doesn't have enough time to be everywhere. So it does seem like there's an understaffment issue, but you guys did say that that's basically not really a factor in this universe or these stories, because that's just kind of how it works, right? No matter how big or how popular a group gets, they are kind of like keeping the same original staff, and that's it. I guess they don't want to introduce like many new characters that they won't have the time for you to get invested in. Also, I feel like that's kind of like one of the things that they're, pushing the suspension of disbelief. They're like, you know what? It's a fictional story, so we're not gonna give 110% of realism. We're gonna take some creative liberty there. So you know what, I feel like it's fine. I hope they don't make it too much of a plot point that, I don't know why they would introduce a plot or I guess a problem that arises from the understaffment issue, and then not introduce or not add more staff. But I'm sure it's not going to be too big of a deal. I'm sure they're going to find other ways to solve it other than just, recruiting more staff. So I guess we'll see what's going to happen. And yeah, also, as I said, at the end of the episode, producer ended up saving Haruka, who almost fell down like a big hole where there was a lift on the set, and the producer fell down there, and now he's in a surgery, which I don't know what's happening there, but I guess we'll see. Haruka is obviously like completely broken because of it. She's gonna blame herself, and it's just not a good time for anyone right now. So I guess we'll see. And also, I wonder, I think, once again, I think they're not gonna go into too much of a realistic route with, like, I don't know, some kind of like suing and stuff like that, because you see it many times when there's an accident on set. Those companies oftentimes get sued in like entertainment industry. It happens quite often. But I don't think they're gonna go into that, right? I don't think they're gonna tackle the entire legality and stuff like that. But I guess we'll see what's gonna happen from here on out. So if you wanna watch this uncut and unblurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon, which is down in the description. And let's go into the Idolmaster episode 24. 'What did you operate? Brainwaves. Did he have a concussion? No, it was definitely on the set, right? The people who were making the set were at fault. It was dangerous for everyone there, for that to be like that, suspended. It reminds me of some plot points in like Zombieland Saga, where I was like really mad about the stage design.
私はまた夢を見るだろう。そう信じていたのに。
This is giving heavy review Starlight vibes now.
私一人を置き去りにして。どうしたらいいの？私は一体どうしたら。わからない。私にはわからない。
So yeah, I did see a comment talking about how in the beginning, like in the first few episodes, we saw like the girls and like their reasons for why they became an idol and stuff like that. But for Haruka, we never saw a reason for her of why she wanted to become an idol, right? So I guess this is gonna be an arc dedicated purely to seeing that reason as to why she wanted to and why she decided to become an idol, right? Because at the end of the day, she still decided to be one, but we still don't know what the reason behind it is. Also, sometimes just enjoying the ride is more important than having like some big grandiose dream or goal. Just because you enjoy something is a reason enough to do it. And she seems to be enjoying being an idol. Wait, what did it say? I didn't see. Is he awake? Producer-san, about the Christmas party. I know you've got it tough practicing for the New Year show, but keep it up. Since the Christmas party will be a nice breather, I'd like it if everyone could come. We haven't had many chances to get everyone together recently, so I can't wait to see you all. So this is before everything happened. Okay. Nice! Tell him! Yeah, what are you doing, Steph? Well, you need to be practicing together. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. Okay, she was planning on canceling this? Oh, okay. I mean, she's going through a lot right now, Miki. She's going through a lot.
そんな顔しないもん。そんな変な顔してた。変だね。
I know what she's trying to say. I don't think she's saying it perfectly, but I know what she's trying to say.
楽しかったはずなのに、いつからなんだろう。変だね。でも、私、ただ、私、みんなと、あれ、
Mm.
どうしたかったんだっけ。どうしたかったのかな。はるか、わかんない。わかんないよ。はるかが。ええ、ちょっと混乱してるみたいで、しばらく仕事は休ませて。
Good! Thank you! Thank you! You should! Give her some time off. Give her the vacation. She needs it, obviously. Good. Don't force her.
ライブステージが携帯に降りてきた。
Okay, thank God. Oh, I was nervous. I was actually really scared that they were gonna like be like, no, you can't take the time off because everyone's gonna suffer. But sometimes something happens like this and you need to take the time off mentally, right, to recharge and like to mentally recoup. Like this thing that happened here is like, or not just this thing that happened, but like this kind of lifestyle is not a normal lifestyle for a normal person. Our brains are not built to have so many eyes on us 24/7. It's gonna mess with you mentally. Like you see so many people just trying to, push through this kind of thing, whether it's an online personality, whether it's like an idol, and they just mentally, they just collapse because you're not built for it. Nobody is. Nobody was born to have like thousands and thousands of people watching them daily, right? So it's gonna be very taxing, and then having this kind of situation happen as well, it's very quickly gonna cascade into something really, really bad. So I'm glad that they're letting her take some time off for mental health. I don't know how it was back in 2011 or whatever, but nowadays you see that often in the entertainment industry, and I've never seen any negative backlash on a company or someone being like, oh, I'm taking I'm taking a hiatus for the next X amount of time because I need, because of mental health reasons or just health reasons, right? I never saw any kind of negative backlash on it, but I could see there being an economic, an economic effect on the company because of it, a negative economic effect. So I can see that kind of thing happening, I guess. But I feel like people are understanding enough.
体調不良とは聞いてるんだけど、長引く病気なのかな。
She'll be better when she'll be better.
そうか。でも仕方ないよね。
Yep, yep.
これだけ別々に仕事してたら、お互いの状況なんかわからない
Oh,
から。
true.
でも大丈夫じゃない？個人でちゃんと活躍できてるんだし、ナムコプロってことにこだわらなくても。
I mean, that's what they've been doing. They've been very individual up until this point.
そんなことは。でも、みんな自分たちの仕事を一生懸命やっていますから、仕方ないです。
And Haruka obviously doesn't like the individual side of things. Right? She prefers being with everyone else.
Haruka、今日も出かけないの？家にいるんだったらお使いに行って
Nice.
どうして
Take your time and figure it out. Figure yourself out. Figure your emotions out.
荷台そっちにありますんで。
Oh, Jupiter!
こちらこそ。
ナムコプロがこんなとこで何やってるんだ。
私の家、この近くで、今日は仕事お休みで。
休み？売り出してる時に優雅に休みを取るなんて余裕じゃねえか。
No, not necessarily. You need to take days off. No matter how popular you are, you need to take days off.
休みってんなら暇ってことだよな。だったら俺らのライブに来てみろよ。
ライブ？ここで？
こんなところで悪かったな。事務所を移ったのはいいが、今の事務所じゃでかい箱は抑えられねえんだ。でも悪くはないぜ。プロイプロにいた時は一緒にステージ作ってる仲間の顔もよく知らなかったが、でもそんなんじゃ信頼も何もねえって話だよな。まあだからお前らをちょっと
I love these guys. They're great.
なんていうか団結力っていうか仲間の絆ってのがお前らのパワーの源だろ。まあだからおいどうだ。おいじゃあな、すぐ追いついてやるからな。
絆。
God damn, yeah. Wow.
どうした？
すみません。急に来てしまって。
ごめん。みんなに迷惑かけて。早く退院して取り戻すから。
プロデューサーさん、無理に動かすと。
いや、大丈夫です。
Don't force yourself. You're just gonna hurt yourself even more.
大げさですよ。それで話くらいなら聞けるぞ。
どうしたらいいかわからなくて。
Told them about Haruka.
ある家族の話です。いつも一緒で仲が良くて、誰かが転ぶとすぐ手を伸ばして助け合う。そんな家族がいつの間にか離れ離れになっていて、転んだ時いつも真っ先に手を伸ばしてくれた人
Why are
が
you being cryptic?
一人で悩んでしまっているのに、それを助けられないほどみんなが
Hmm.
遠く離れ離れに。今なら取り戻せるかもしれない。でもそれが正しいことなのか、自分にできることなのかわからなくて、私はこれまで家族といい関係が築けませんでした。だから自信がなくて。
That's interesting.
その家族のことが大好き。
That's interesting that she says that because I didn't really get. I mean, she said that this family is like growing apart, and now that they're at this point, like they've grown this far apart, that nobody wants to is scared to reach out. Like people are scared to reach out to that person once more, right? To me, it more so felt like they were just too busy to hang out. It didn't feel like they were getting further apart. It just felt like they were so busy on other things. It's like when you're like friends with someone and then you're like both too busy to hang out, but then once you schedule that hangout, you're just as close as you were like back in the day when you first when you were hanging out like on the daily, maybe, right? That's kind of what I thought it was like. More so like they were always just as close as they always were. It's just that they were obviously too busy to interact and just chill out. But I never got the impression that they were actually drifting apart. That's an interesting perspective from Chihaya.
はい、大切に思っています。とても。
なら大丈夫だよ。きっとみんな千早と同じように感じてると思う。家族ってそう
If anything, like seeing them at the Christmas party seemed like they were a lot closer than I last remember them.
家族なら大切なことはちゃんと伝えなきゃな。
はい。千早？お願いが。はい、わかりました。ミキの方、よろしくお願いします。それにしても、千早が社長にまで掛け合うなんてね。僕、ここにはずっと来たかったんだ。でも、誰かに相談するとか考えもつかなくて。自分も、周りのことがよく見えてなかったかも。でも、こうしてみんなで集まれてよかったですね。はるかちゃんがいたら喜ぶだろうな。そうね。もっと早くに相談すべきだったわ。そうすればはるかも。ねえ、今日千早が私たちを集めた理由って。話したいことがあったの。はるかのこと。それから私たちのこと。ハルロンと私たちのこと？そんな、私歌えないよ。大丈夫、歌えるよ。ま、下手でも聞いててあげるわよ。こら、また意地悪ばっかり。
That's a compliment.
なんか、誠といおりみたい。だって似てるよ。ねえねえ、お姉ちゃんはは
Aww.
るかちゃん？本物なの？本物だよ。テレビと同じだもん。ねえ、歌って。
Aww, cute.
じゃあ、ちょっとだけ。ステージに立てば最高の気分をちょっと、声上げないよ。すべてがそんな言い方やめなよ。ちょっと、ダメだよ。
Where's your teacher?
楽しく。
Yeah.
お姉ちゃん、どうかしたの？みんな上手だね。お歌歌うの好きなんだ。はるかね、
Aww.
大きくなったらアイドルになり
Aww.
たい。アイドルに。
That pulls on my heartstrings.
みんなで楽しく。
Oh.
でも、みんなと同じ時間を過ごすこと、みんなで一緒に前へ進んでいくこと、少し前まで当たり前だったことが、私たちそれぞれの仕事が多くなっていったことで難しくなってしまった。
Oh, look at Pokari sweat.
一人一人
ポラ
の
リスは
ステップアップはアイドルとして大切なことだし、活動の場が広がっていけばすれ違いが多くなるのだって。
Yep, that's adulthood. That's adulthood.
だから
Nobody has time to hang out anymore.
誰にも言えなかったんだと思う。はるか、いつも僕たちに声かけてたよね。ライブの練習しようって。それって単に練習のためのみでなく、共に過ごしたいという心の表れだと。
Oh, so that's how they're doing it.
変わ
Okay.
ってほしくないという思いを、はるかはずっと抱え込んでるみたいだった。はるかちゃんが休んでるのはそのせいだったの？なんで言わなかったのよ。話してくれたって。話してくれたって。いいじゃない。いや、僕たちが気づくべきだったんだ。なのに千早ちゃんが言ってくれなかったら、私。いいえ、はるかのためだけじゃなく、これは私の願いなの。私が歌を失いかけた時、手を差し えるのは私たちの使命なのかもしれない。だけど諦めたくない。お願い、力を貸してほし
Interesting.
い。
Oh, sorry about that. That was a.
遅れてごめんなさいなの。ミキ、もうこんな大事な時に。打ち合わせが長引いちゃって。打ち合わせ？ええ。みんなには言ってなかったけど、ナマスカの後番組よ。
Oh, okay. So they don't have free
その
time.
単独 MC。
Okay.
そうなの。
I'm pretty sure this is a error on the file. Let me see again.
ナマスカの後番組よ。ミキにね。その単独 MC。
Yep. It is what it is.
そうなのか。うん。でも断っちゃった。
Oh, okay.
迷子になっちゃいそうだったから。ミキね、アイドルのお仕事楽しいの。キラキラでワクワクできるから。だから前ばっかり見て、どんどん走ってって。でも、気づいたの。このまま進んじゃったら、迷子になっちゃうかもって。どこへでも行けるのは、
Maigo mentioned. Maigo
帰れる
mentioned.
場所があって、そこで笑ってくれる人がいるからかな。
Aww.
そこにいる人が笑ってくれるからかなって。 そうだね。みんなで楽しく歌って踊って、子供の頃からそうだったね。でもみんな嫌じゃないかなって思ったの。
I mean, people can have very much different dreams,
みんな
right?
で楽しくが
No.
負担になっちゃわないかな。
They're your friends, they're your family. You wouldn't weigh them down.
怖くて大丈夫だよ。きっと大丈夫。だって
Yeah.
私はみんなを信じてるもん。大丈夫。
I can feel it. I can feel it in my heart. I'm not letting it get to me. Nope, I won't. I won't cry for now. I can feel my eyes getting irritated. I'm not doing it.
皆さん、見に来てくださいね。最高のパフォーマンスをお届けできるよう、みんなで力いっぱい頑張ります。あれあれ、誰か一人足りませんか？
Get called out.
はるか、今まで待たせてごめんね。私たち、いつもの場所にいるよ。みんなで待ってます。会っていっぱい話そう。待ってるよ。私たちの場所で。
Oh, they're great.
待ってて。
Okay, that's the end. Ooh, oh, it was starting to get to me at the end, you know? My brain is going like so fast right now because I'm thinking about so many things that I want to say. Throughout this entire episode, my brain was just going a million miles per hour. Hey, Yume. Okay, so, it was getting into me towards the end, especially with the kids. I think those kids were like the thing that got me feeling a bit emotional. So that's interesting, the way that they spun it. So it wasn't even a scheduling issue, because that was my entire gripe with this situation, was that it seemed like a staff issue, because the staff didn't schedule things correctly and they wouldn't have enough time to practice that, or like to fit in their rehearsals. And I was getting like mad at the staff, because like, why wouldn't you plan out the schedule well enough, right? But it didn't seem like that was the issue. It seemed like that was just Haruka's excuse to hang out with everyone. She wanted to hang out more and stuff like that, and that's why she was feeling like lonely, right? Okay, that makes sense. So I mean, that's really an interesting way to look at it. I can't really, I mean, I never felt the same way as Haruka did when it comes to that. For me, I'm more so like usually happy for my friends if they're like doing well and they're killing it. As long as we can hang out like once every few months, and that's good enough for me, with either friends or family. But obviously everyone's gonna be different, and Haruka seems like she definitely needs a lot more time with the people that she cares about. And that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, so that was cool to see, you know, everyone realizing what kind of person Haruka is, because everyone else also seemed like they're more so on the side of like, they don't need to see each other 24/7, but I guess they realized that Haruka is a bit different when it comes to that, right? Because everyone was saying, oh, I was just way too focused on my career and stuff like that, right? I didn't even think about it, but Haruka was always thinking about it. So obviously she has different values than they do, or not different values, but I guess the priorities are slightly different for everyone. And for her, the priority to like be with one another, to be with like the people that she cares about, is that much higher than anyone else's. So that's fair enough. And everyone realized that, and they came to her, came to help her, right, with that. That was cute. That was really cute. So interesting. It kind of seems like, so Haruka's dream was basically to be happy and be with, like, find like a place where she can be happy and she can feel the same childlike joy that she felt when she was a child, right? As she was doing it. So that's, to her, is being together with the people she loves and being an idol together with them, right? So that's fair enough. That's cute. That's really cute. So I'm glad that she seems like, it seems like she's over the slump that she was in, and it didn't go in like too much of an, like, I don't know, depressing route. It seemed like this episode was actually a lot more uplifting than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm happy with that. I'm really happy. I'm honestly prefer it this way than going into some, I don't know, more depressing stuff. So yeah, yeah. As I said, I'm more so on the side of like the other girls when it comes to like how I am. But yeah, I can see that how Haruka is, right? How much importance she puts on those kind of things. So that's fair enough. Yeah. Anyways, I think I've talked enough about it during the episode as well. I think I paused quite a few times. So that's about all I have to say about it. By the way, when it comes to like what I'm gonna be watching next, I'm probably gonna go into Side M after the movie. And like, I think there's like some kind of like Jupiter episodes as well, like specials or whatever. And then after we finish those, I'm going into Cinderella Girls. So that's the plan right now. And then from Cinderella Girls, we'll see where we go from there. That's still a long way to go. So that's the current plan, but I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.